I just wanted to talk today about some plant-based milks and give a little bit of a comparison between soy, coconut, and almond milk. I know there's also an oat milk and a flax milk, but I have not tried those actually. And anyway, so we'll get into the basics. My number one preference is soy milk. And I know there's a lot of different concerns around soy milk. I know I had when I was growing up because there's a lot of myths about it, but it's just like completely untrue. Like we talked to this nutritionist for our toddler, and she was just like debunking all this. And I looked it up, and it's actually, I mean, soy is a natural bean. It's good for you. There's nothing, it's actually more helpful for you. It's got tons of good benefits. So there's like all these myths about estrogen and all that, but it's just kind of unfounded. And I found that the soy milk actually, to me, tastes the best. I don't know if I would say it tastes the most like milk. I guess maybe it does. It's actually the kind of like the thickest. It's got the most calories. See, it's got 80 calories compared to almond milk, which is 45 calories. And no, I'm sorry, coconut milk, which is 45 calories, and almond milk, which is 30 calories. And you can see that the soy milk has a good combination of everything. It's 4 grams of fat and 7 grams of protein. But with the coconut milk, you get the fat, 4.5 grams, but you don't get any protein or carbs. And with the almond milk, same thing, you get it's lower calories, you get even less fat and 1 gram of protein. So really in America, though, you don't have to worry too much about protein deficiency. That is like a big myth. Like we get plenty of protein. Even if you eat plants, you still get plenty of protein. So that's not a concern, really. Really, it's kind of comes down to preference or taste too. But you may be price sensitive as well. I also wanted to mention a lot of these have like extra vitamins and everything added in. This is like 120% B12 added in, all kinds of extra vitamins. Just check the label of whichever one you're getting. This one doesn't have the B12, but it's got other stuff. So really, I prefer to get also organic if you can, but unsweet. Just be aware and pay attention that a lot of the plant-based milks will add sugar to it, and sometimes a lot of sugar, so just be aware of that, especially the flavored ones, although you can get some flavored ones that are unsweet without added sugar. But I think, like I said, the soy milk is probably the best tasting to me. It really has, I know this sounds kind of funny, but to me it has kind of a marshmallow type of flavor subtlety, which it's an interesting way to describe it. It almost has like a vanilla type of flavor too. I don't know exactly how to describe it. The other two are more watery, more kind of taste more like water than soy milk. Coconut milk is thicker than almond milk, and it has a pretty thick consistency, and almond milk is the thinnest. It is made, and the reason for these are made out of water is like the main ingredient. So it's filtered water that like runs through the almonds. And so almond milk to me has, I guess, the most watery type of taste. So that's kind of my least favorite one, but they're all good for you. They're healthy. Almonds are great for you, are great to have. Usually, I think you can get almond milk cheaper is the only thing. Soy milk is usually harder to find, especially the unsweet one can be really hard to find. Like Walmart doesn't carry unsweet soy milk. You have to go to Whole Foods or Publix, and then at Publix it can be more money. And that's my top choice. My second choice is the coconut milk. Like I said, it is thicker, but it still has a little bit of, it doesn't have like a strong taste to it. and it's not like a strong coconut flavor like you think of when you eat like a Mounds bar, you know, what you think of with like coconut desserts. But anyway, here, this was just a rundown and comparison of the different, some of the different plant-based milks, and these are great dairy-free alternatives to regular milk, and much healthier. And you get your plants, which have your antioxidants and phytonutrients and all that good stuff, and you can. I guess you could put them, if you're a cereal eater, I guess you could put them on cereal and kind of get this. You know, it won't be some of these like almond milk won't be as sweet as milk, but I know like my mother-in-law was the one, she eats cereal all the time and she uses almond milk and she's just fine with it. And I've tried it too, when we've stayed there and we've eaten cereal, and I've just, because we don't normally eat cereal, and when we have, and I've put it on there, and to me it's fine. You know, you may have a different type of taste, but I feel like with cereal, the cereal kind of overpowers the taste of the milks anyway, so it's not really a big concern. Anyways, guys, I hope this was useful.